It's The Rock We Live On with Mo and Craig.
What's up, world? I am Mo.
I'm Craig.
This is Craig. This is The Rock We Live On. New podcast. This is a thing that was kind of born out of a chance meeting between the two of us. We'll tell that story probably in this introduction video, but new podcast, just talking about everything going on in the world. Really, we are open to talking about daily life, some of the crazy stuff going on in the world. I personally like answering questions and stuff, so as we get more of you guys watching us, I'll be more than happy to give dating advice. I don't know if you don't want to do that, but we don't have to do that. But
kind of past the dating stage.
True. I see, and I'm single. I'm single as a dollar bill.
I don't know what it's like to date in this day and age, and so I've been married for 25 years.
Oh, see? Well, maybe. If it comes up, it comes up. There we go. But yeah, this is a chance for two old radio guys to come together, provide some entertainment. I guess
we'll have a good time. We're gonna have a few drinks.
Have a good
We're gonna talk
definitely
about
gonna have a few drinks
and everything. Nothing's off limits. And so how did you come to want to do a podcast and get into this? Why don't you tell us that?
So I guess that starts with being in radio. Right? And getting a chance to kind of experience the entertainment world from that realm. And then obviously, who doesn't watch some kind of podcast these days, right? And everybody's got one. Most of these people who have them are not educated on anything, and they sound stupid, if I'm being honest. So we're not going to be those guys. We are definitely not going to be those guys. But, it was a chance meeting. So a little backstory on how The Rock We Live On came to be. I live in an apartment complex. Craig shows up one day for my apartment inspection. He's the guy coming to inspect my apartment. And we talk, and he asks if I'm still in radio, which I am not. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I nothing against Craig, but I didn't remember that we had a meeting before that. Yeah. I interviewed him
years ago
on the radio when I was doing a morning show. You had a food truck, correct?
Yes.
And so I was like, dude, sorry I didn't remember you, but hey, yeah, nice to meet you again. And no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm in a different career now. And then you piqued my interest when you mentioned that you had done a podcast in recent years.
Yes, I had done a podcast recently, and it went for a little while, and then it didn't.
Yeah,
and it's just something I really enjoyed and really want to get back into doing. I absolutely enjoy talking and discussing things, and I also was on the radio for about 5 years. It was the greatest job I ever had.
It was a really fun job.
I loved it, and really, I've always wanted to get back to it.
Yeah.
I've tried a few times to get back on the radio, but it just hasn't worked out either financially or opportunities weren't there. It just didn't really work out. The biggest radio, the financial part of radio is what sunk me. It's the only reason I'm not doing it today.
I agree 100%. Not that I don't still love it. Not that I didn't love the company I was with. It was amazing. Yeah. I just, financially it wasn't where I needed to be to take care of myself, take care of my kid, pay all my bills kind of thing, and still have a little money to myself. So that's it. So when he mentioned the podcast, I was just like, hey,
let's do it.
Just so you know, if you wanted to revisit that, I am available to do something like that. And I do have a YouTube channel as well. Shout out to my YouTube partner, Tyler, who was also my radio partner when we interviewed Craig here. So we are on YouTube as Radio DJs React. So yeah, I make my whole life about being a former radio guy, I guess. No, but Radio DJs React on YouTube. We react to new music and pop culture events, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, please feel free to do that. We
may be throwing some of that in here.
Yeah, we may, and I definitely plan to invite Tyler to come and sit with us sometime and talk. Right, right. He put him right in the middle. He's kind of short, so he won't cover up the sign up here. I got to give him shit, but yeah. So that's what it was. Already something I felt was interesting. I've been told multiple times that I need to put my talents to use.
Yeah.
I don't know how to build stuff, and I don't know how to fix cars. Like, you know, I don't. None of that stuff are the things that I'm good at. This is what I'm good at, and so I'm happy to be doing it again in another realm. And so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, you guys enjoy what this is going to be. If you don't, let us know you don't enjoy it, because I appreciate, you know, good comments, bad comments, all the comments.
Yeah, we'll figure out anything. I mean, we're not doctors.
No.
We're not psychiatrists, so
Nope.
we won't be giving you health advice. You know, we're not dietitians.
Yeah, obviously not. Obviously, I'm a bigger fellow. Oh, while I'm doing this, hey, shout out to my good guy, my good buddy James Storm, former TNA wrestler James Storm. This is the old Beer Money t-shirt. I bought this from him, so big shout out to James Storm, who's doing some great stuff acting right now, so you need to check him out as
cool.
well.
James Storm.
James Storm. He's an
Cool name.
awesome dude. Also from Tennessee, like
cool.
me, yeah. So,
But yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about anything that comes up. You know, the rock we live on, it's always happening. There's lots of things that happen through pop culture, but yeah.
politics, maybe.
We have a lot of things in common.
We
do. We're both dads. We're both former DJs. We live in the same area. We've got a lot of things in common that we can share some advice. But then we also just maybe give our opinions on what's going on in today's world, and any topic, you know, from wrestling to anime to politics to whatever happens to come up.
Religion, whatever it is.
It.
Yeah, we'll be ready to talk about it. And I feel like every other week there's some popular thing that's going around on social media that I think we could have a good perspective on.
Sure.
And let's be honest, we're both older guys, all right? We're both older. Neither of us, neither of us are in our 20s.
No.
Okay, so, you know, some of you young people may not relate with us very much, but I hope we can still keep you entertained. Or, hell, maybe, you know, you want to watch us so you can tell us how old we are. We're a couple of old farts that, you know, don't know what we're talking about. That's good with me, too.
My kids tell me try not to be hip, so I don't know if I'm going to be any good.
I feel like saying hip makes us.
Is hip not a term?
That's already putting us under the barrel saying the word hip, which I say it too sometimes.
Whatever. What's the word now? Hip, new, now, up to date, whatever. I don't know. Popping? Are we popping?
I don't know. We might be popping. My knees pop a lot.
I pop, but not when I want to. That's fun.
Oh man, that's good. So, yeah, the rock we live on. Hey, and eventually, I would love to, you know, open up our email for you guys to send us some things you want us to talk about. That's one thing. This is one thing I always thought about doing with a podcast. I want to kind of almost make it like a radio show, but in podcast form. Sure. So getting you guys, the followers, the listeners, the whatever we call it in the podcast world, involved in what we do. So, you know, sending us some emails with some topics. I know Craig mentioned not giving dating advice. I love giving dating advice, even though I'm single. You know, it's kind of like that. The Marvel movie when they go to get the stone, and they run in. Have you watched the Endgame and all that?
Yes.
So it's Red Skull, and he's like, I lead people to a prize that I can't possess. That's how I feel like when I give dating advice. I feel like I'm really good at it, and I have some great advice, some great opinions, but I'm also single. But that's okay because I'm comfortable in my singleness. Yeah. But anyway, I say that to say, if that's a topic you want to hear, if you want to send in, hey, this is what's going on with me and my significant other, what should I do? Now, are you always going to want to do what we say? Maybe not. Or what I say? Maybe not. But
I might be able to help out with something.
Yeah.
We've been in a relationship for 25 years. I must be doing something right.
Exactly. Or even if it's a crazy thing, even if, you know, you caught him cheating and you just want to figure out a good revenge plot. Like,
that's one of the things that we want to do at some point, and we will come up with some scenarios or questions, and we will ask Mo, because Mo knows.
Mo knows.
So we'll throw him with some scenarios and maybe some difficult situations and get some advice from Mo and see how he would handle it.
Whether, dating or anything, you know, if it's how do you let your boss know that you're quitting your job, but you want to do it with a flair. All
hopefully
those
my
things,
boss
man.
doesn't see this because I wouldn't do that.
No. My boss is amazing. Absolutely not. My boss is awesome.
See, I am good at that because my resume looks like Swiss cheese. I've had more jobs and I've done almost everything you could think of. A whole range of things. So I'm not good with career advice because I've never had a career. I've bounced around to so many things.
I agree with you on that one.
That would be a good topic.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, look, that's what we're going to be here for. The Rock We Live On with Mo and Craig. It's a chance. It's just going to be a good time. We're going to have some drinks, going to have some laughs. Maybe some of the conversations will be serious. Maybe some of the conversations will be emotional. Yeah. We don't know, but, we're going to ride this out and let things flow as they may, and we hope you enjoy.
Sounds great. We'll see you in The Rock We Live On.
Hey, thanks for checking out The Rock We Live On with Mo and Craig. Make sure you like and follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And then you can also find us
anywhere where you listen to podcasts. We're on all platforms. Or check out Spotify podcasts to watch our videos.
Thanks a lot.